girls, it's Demi from Bright Girl Health here, and today we're going to be talking all about period underwear. I talk to girls in schools all about period underwear, and you know what? Teenagers are so open-minded to reusable period options, so you can be too. I'm going to tell you all about how they work, how to choose the right ones for you, where to buy them, and answering some frequently asked questions from my Instagram. So let's jump into it and learn all about period underwear. So these are the Modibodi period underwear, and I use them. They're my demonstration pair. I keep the tag on so you guys know they're not my ones that I use, and I love that it's blue because you can see there's this black section, and this black section is an inbuilt absorbent layer. It's kind of like having an inbuilt pad in the underwear, and this layer is where the magic happens. It absorbs your period blood, it draws away the moisture, and so what I say is that when I wear my period underwear, I feel so much more dry than when I wear a pad. It just keeps you feeling a whole lot more dry. So what happens is that this gets filled up, and then when you're ready to change them, you rinse it with cold water. I'm not sure if you know, but if you've got any blood stained anything, the best thing to do is rinse it with cold water. That helps get the blood out without setting in the stain. Not that you have to worry because this is black, so you're obviously not going to see any stains, but you rinse it with cold water and then you put it in the washing machine, and you're supposed to hold off on fabric softeners and tumble drying. So you wash them with your regular laundry wash and then hang them out to dry, and then you can reuse them. So you can use them the next day or your next period. And so what you would need to do is have a few pairs of these. You'll have a few pairs. I've got another one here. This one's a black pair, and then I have some that like have lace on them. There's so many different styles. So you would have a few pairs, and as you go through the week of your period, when you need to change them, you would put on a new pair. Now, why is this so important? We use up to 11,000 pads and tampons over a lifetime. That's a lot of disposable period hygiene options, and what a lot of people don't realize is that those disposable pads and tampons, not all brands are biodegradable, and so they'll go into our environment. They either go into landfill, in the waste system they may be burned and emit toxic fumes, and they also end up in beaches and rivers and oceans. One of the biggest things that gets washed up onto beaches are tampon applicators. This is huge from an environmental standpoint. This is a lot of waste that we're creating just with our period hygiene products. So by switching to a reusable period hygiene option like period underwear, we are saving so much waste from ending up in our environment. The cool thing is they also have activewear and swimwear. Now, I haven't tried out the swimwear yet because it's only just become spring in Australia, so it has been freezing, and I have not been able to fathom getting in swimwear in the last few months. It has been so cold, but we're coming into summer, so let me know if you want me to do an updated video on the Modibodi swimwear, and I can let you guys know all about how that goes. So the premise of the swimwear is that you would be able to wear it while swimming without a pad or a tampon, and the Modibodi swimwear absorbs your period, which would be so cool for swimmers, or even just if you're on holiday and you just want to look cute and swim and not have to worry about a tampon or a pad. Now, you've heard me talk about cups, and if you haven't, I've got a few videos all about menstrual cups. Period underwear are actually a really great option for maybe teenagers who aren't quite comfortable using a cup yet, or for people in other situations that the cup doesn't quite suit you. And they're a really great option too on days where maybe your period's too light to use a cup. I mean, you can use it when it's light, or days where you just really want to have just the underwear. Now, after that description, I'm going to jump into asking some of the most frequently asked questions I get on Instagram about the underwear. So the first thing is, how much blood do they hold? You can actually get different levels of absorbency in different pairs of underwear. So if you go onto the Modibodi website, you'll find that they'll have light moderate, heavy absorbency, and each holds a different amount of blood. So you can buy a pair with light absorbency if you've got a light period that holds about 2 tampons worth, and then you can buy a moderate or heavy absorbency pair that holds like 3 to 4 tampons worth. So you go on the website and you choose what's right for you based on your period and based on your flow. So there's lots of options, and then there's also Modibodi Red, which is for teenagers, and there's different styles, they're more colorful styles. Some people have also asked me, do you wear a pad with these? And the answer is no. That's the whole point, is that you can be really comfortable and just wear the underwear, and you don't need to have any chunky pads that give you a pad wedgie, because pad wedgies suck. I'm all too familiar with the classic pad wedgie. I had them all throughout high school because that was my like weapon of choice, was a pad. So Modibodi have underwear that are like meant for overnight so that you don't get that pad wedgie. And the beautiful thing about not having to wear a pad with these is that you're not creating that waste from disposable pads and disposable tampons. So you wear them all by themselves, it's super comfortable that way, and no pads or tampons needed, which means it also saves you a lot of money in the long run. Another frequently asked question is, how much is the period underwear? So I'll leave like a scrolly screen recording here so that you can kind of see the prices from the Modibodi website. I've got a discount code so that you can get yourself a sneaky little discount. That's not sponsored or anything. Just enjoy. Different styles have different prices, so you can hopefully see it here on the screen as we're scrolling. Oh look, they're so cute, they're so pretty. So when it comes to purchasing your pairs of Modibodi, you go on the Modibodi website and you pick all of your pairs. There are bundle packs so that you can buy a pack that would last you the week and get a bit of a discount. And you shop and you figure out how many pairs you might need, and that would probably be based on your flow. You can buy a few different colors, a few different styles and cuts, and customize it so that you've got the underwear that you need for the week of your period. Now, I know that some people really like to buy one pair to try out the style and the cut and the fit and just make sure that that's the right pair for them and that they're comfortable, and then once they find the pair that they really love and they're comfortable with, then they go and buy a set. And that might also be a good thing budget-wise as well, so that you're not going and spending a whole bunch of money on like 7 to 10 pairs of underwear only to realize, oh, I didn't get the right size for me. I should have sized up or I should have sized down. Oh, that's the other tip I have. The Modibodi, you can buy seamless ones like these, so you can see that these don't really have a seam. I've noticed when you wear the ones with the seams are quite tight, and that's a good thing because it stops any leaks. Like you don't want the seams flapping around because then you may get leaks. So it's nice and tight and snug so that it stays in place. Imagine if like the absorbent layer moved out of place. We don't want that. That would cause leaks. So I suggest sizing up in a pair that has seams on it to make sure that you're the most comfortable, and even then it still won't move around for you. A lot of people have been asking, how long can you wear it for? And that really just differs person to person. So if you're someone with a heavier flow and you fill up a pad and a tampon a lot quicker, well then it's going to be the same with the period underwear. Now you can wear it longer than a pad or a tampon because the light one holds 2 tampons worth and the heavy absorbency one holds 3 to 4 tampons worth. But compared to someone who has a lighter period, if you've got a heavier period, you'll fill it up more quickly. And if your period's on the lighter side, you will be able to go longer wearing the underwear without having to change it. So it really is an individual thing. So you buy your pair, you try them out. Perhaps you can go the whole school day or the whole work day without having to change it, and that would be awesome. But you might have to change it once throughout the day or even twice throughout the day. You've just got to learn your body's flow and how it works with the underwear. So if you would like to go and grab a pair of Modibodi yourself, I have a discount code for you right here. Feel free to go and use it and get yourself some period underwear. This isn't sponsored or anything. And if you're wanting to learn more about periods and how our period works, how our hormones work, and how to use a period as a superpower, my book, The Bright Girl Guide, is out. It's a paperback book and shipping is available available worldwide. So you can order from my website, bratgirlhealth.com/shop, and you can get this from anywhere in the world. This has been shipped to places like Canada, the United States, Saudi Arabia, Norway, Sweden, New Zealand, and all around Australia. And I'm probably also forgetting some amazing brat girls around the world that have bought this. So thank you to everyone who's already invested into their health by buying my book. And if you want to get it too, it's also available in an ebook version, and I will leave those links down below so that you can jump on board and invest in your health and really change your life. Because when I read a book similar to this a few years ago, it absolutely transformed my life and the way I saw my period and how I was able to interact with my period and use it to my advantage. So I put so much love into this. I hope you guys love it. So I think that's all the information I have for you guys today about Modibodi underwear. But if you still have questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll answer them, because I'm sitting here like, did I answer everything? I don't know. All right, brat girls, I hope you learned a lot from this, and I'll see you in my next video or over on Instagram. Bye. Okay, this video is over. My book, The Brat Girl Guide, is officially available. It is all about you understanding your menstrual cycle and your hormones,